Hi, I'm Mara Levine, and this is Gathering Time. Welcome to the WorldWind House Concert Series. We're really thrilled to be here for the first time together since the lockdown, socially distant in Jerry's backyard. All right, let's get started with the first song that we ever recorded together, which is one of my favorite Paul Simon tunes called Leaves That Are Green. I was 21 years when I wrote this song. I'm 22 now, but I won't be for long. Time hurries on, and the leaves that are green turn to brown. Once my heart was filled with the love of a man. I held him close, but he faded in the night. Like a poem I meant to write, and the leaves that are green turn to brown, and they wither with the wind, and they wither with the wind, and they crumble in your hand. I threw a pebble in a brook and watched the ripples run away, and they never made a sound. And the leaves that are green, oh, the leaves that are green turn to brown, and they wither with the wind, and they wither with the wind, and they crumble in your hand, and they wither with the wind, and they wither and they crumble in your hand. Hello, 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 goodbye, 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 goodbye. That's all there is. And the leaves that are green, oh, the leaves that are green, yes, the leaves that are green turn to brown. Well, thank you. It's so great to be here live. And I want to just introduce Gathering Time to you. On the far right is Jerry McKevney. And we have Hillary Foxsong in the center, Stuart Marcus on my left. This is Gathering Time, and they will be doing their own set in the second half of the show. The next song we're going to do for you is written by my friend Arlen Bennett. It's called Be the Change, and I think it's really appropriate for these times. And even though Rosa Parks and Gandhi's names are not mentioned in the song, you're going to recognize the references to them. Be the Change. A woman stepped on a bus like any one of us after a hard working day. She walked halfway back to a seat marked for blacks and took her place. She was someone who really understood how a law could be a crime. When she wouldn't give her seat to a white man on his feet, yes, it was time to be the change you want to see around you. Be the right in a world of wrong. Be the one to make a difference. Be the change, be the change. another place, another war, in the struggle to be free. A wise barefoot man had his own plan to fight the enemy. He said it makes no sense to use violence as a means to an end, and we must rise above what they would do to us, or we become like them. So be the change you want to see around you. Be the right in a world of wrong. Be the one to make a difference. Be the change, be the change. It's the pull of a lever. It's the sound of your voice. It's now or never. Oh, it's a choice to be the change you want to see around you. Be the right in a world of wrong. Be the one to make a difference. Be the change, be the change, be the change, be the change. Thank you so very much. Oh, it is so wonderful to be out here on this gorgeous, gorgeous day. And we're just really excited to be here with you. All right. And the wind's a-blowing.
Not enough.
Not enough, I guess. Here we go. Okay, the next song we're going to do for you is, I think, one of the most important songs that's been written about the Holocaust. It's called By My Silence. It's written by Ellen Buxtell and Nick Annis. And the story behind this song is based on the Reverend Martin Niemöller, who was a Protestant minister, and he tried to counsel Hitler during Nazi Germany. He was not successful, and he wound up in concentration camps for about 8 years. And when he came out, he was asked, well, how is it that you, a citizen, a minister, wound up in concentration camps? And his famous line was, well, first they came for the communists, and I was not a communist, and so on.
And you know the rest.
I'm not a communist, so when they came for the communists, I held my tongue, minded my own business like a good neighbor. I trusted that justice was done. I didn't ask what was their crime, it was their sadness, wasn't mine. I didn't care where they were sent. By my silence I gave my consent. By my silence I gave my consent. I am not Jewish, and so when they came for the Jews, I had nothing to say. Branded with stars like cattle in boxcars, and then taken away. I didn't ask what was their crime, it was their sadness, wasn't mine. I didn't care where they were sent. By my silence I gave my consent. By my silence I gave my consent. I didn't care when they came for the Unionists, came for the Socialists, took the powerless. I'm not a terrorist, I'm not an immigrant, I'm native born, faithfully ignorant. I was okay. I was a citizen and I was free. I didn't care. Now there's nobody there, no one to speak out for me. At the time I believed it never would happen to me. I didn't know what it meant for my silence to give my consent. For my silence to give my consent. By my silence, give my consent. Thank you so much. And we actually were in Europe together in Germany a couple of years ago, and Gathering Time visited one of the concentration camps. You want to tell that quick story, Sue?
Well, just outside of Munich is Dachau. That's the town. That's the first concentration camp that became the model for all the others. And one of the cells in there highlighted was the cell of Reverend Niemöller. So we got to see that.
And it was just Yom HaShoah in April, which is the Holocaust Remembrance Day. So we're going to change the tone a little bit here. We're going to do an upbeat number for you. This is a song of mine that I love singing, and I collected it from my friend Nancy Cassidy from Palo Alto, California. It's called Hallelujah. And I always like to say who wrote the song first so that people don't think it's Leonard Cohen.
That's it.
That's right. I'm ready.
1, 2, 3.
The sun is rising on this land. The sun is rising on this land. Rejoicing has begun, a new day's at hand. The sun is rising on this land. Hallelujah, hallelujah, hallelujah. The sun is rising on this land. Hallelujah, hallelujah, hallelujah. The sun is rising on this land. Birds are starting to sing. Birds are starting to sing. Rejoicing has begun. Here come peaceful things. Birds are starting to sing. Hallelujah, hallelujah, hallelujah. Birds are starting to sing. Hallelujah, hallelujah, hallelujah. Birds are starting to sing. Love's gonna take away our fear. Love's gonna take away our fear. Rejoicing has begun, a new day is here. Love's gonna take away our fear. Hallelujah, hallelujah, hallelujah. Love's gonna take away our fear. Hallelujah, hallelujah, hallelujah. Love's gonna take away our fear. The sun is rising on this land. The sun is rising on this land. Rejoicing has begun, a new day's at hand. The sun is rising on this land. Hallelujah, hallelujah, hallelujah. The sun promised land. Hallelujah, hallelujah, hallelujah. Birds are starting to sing. Hallelujah, hallelujah. Love's gonna take away our fear. Hallelujah, hallelujah, hallelujah. The sun is rising on this land. Wow, Stu, that bass was great. Oh my goodness. Well, we are again absolutely thrilled to be here with you. First time that we're together in 14 months.
And I think this is the first time we've done that song when the Byrds did sing. When you asked them to.
They were singing. They were absolutely singing. It's a gorgeous day. A little bit of a breeze blowing, actually blowing from front to back, which is right, wonderful, safe, socially distant breeze. So we have an audience. Hi.
The breeze is
Audience.
keeping its distance.
It is. Okay, so Stuart and I are going to do a beautiful duet version of Bill Staines' song "Child of Mine," which is one of my favorites. We also do River. We're not doing that today, but we do River. But we've got a little duet going here, and it's because we're right in between Mother's Day and Father's Day. So this is a great song for all the moms and dads, and I'm going to be singing the role of the mom. Stuart will be singing the role of the dad.
Although we're not married and don't actually have children between us, right?
That's right. Okay. There's nothing. We got nothing.
Between the two acts, we do two different songs called River, as a matter of fact. Did you
That's
know
right.
that?
You do the Joni Mitchell one.
That's right.
We're not going to do either of them.
Tease.
Oh, we'll do this.
Teasing.
No songs about bodies of water today.
Okay. We do have quite a breeze going. All right. Yes, it's quite breezy, but we're enjoying that.
We should call the breeze Drew.
Not Mariah? Okay.
That's the wind. The breeze is named Drew. The wind is Mariah.
Okay.
I'm lost.
Child of mine, you are the break of dawn and the dearest dream I will ever know. Love's lasting light comes shining on and on from this mother's heart as I watch you grow.
Child of mine, you are the wildest wind and the dearest dream I will ever know. Love's lasting light shines out from deep within this father's heart as I watch you grow. There is a road, that road is all your own, but we are here. You need not walk alone, to face not fear. Each coming new unknown is the way to lift your wings. Child of mine, you are the sweetest song and the greatest gift I will ever know. Spirits fly above, there is but one that belongs to you, so let it grow, and it will thrive on love, for it is love that sees us through. You have the hands that will open up the doors, you have the hopes this
was waiting for. You are my own, but you are so much more. You are tomorrow on the wing. Child of mine, you have the hands that will open up the doors. You have the host this world is waiting for. You are my own, but you are so much more. You are tomorrow on the way. Child of mine, you are the sweetest song and the greatest gift I will ever know. I love that song.
It really is sweet.
It is beautiful.
Let's ask the one who actually has children. Is it accurate?
I wasn't listening, I'm sorry.
Oh.
I think it's fine until they stuff the peanut butter sandwich into the VCR, you know. It's like,
Which really can't happen anymore.
That's true.
that's
No
probably
VCRs.
why they developed streaming media.
All right. So I'm really fortunate to have recorded quite a few songs with Gathering Time on my two previous albums. We've been doing songs from Facets of Folk, and this previous song we did was from Facets of Folk. This upcoming one is also from Facets of Folk. And this album came out in 2019, and it did very, very well. With Gathering Time on 5 songs, it wound up to be the...
Oh, it was the #1 album on the Folk DJ Chart.
Thank you
I
very
thought
much.
you were talking about the song in particular.
Well, the album, but all the songs, almost all the songs actually wound up in the top 20, if you recall.
That's right.
Quite a few of them.
Great songs, yes.
All the ones that you were on, anyway. Pretty exciting. And this is one of them. It's called Bitter Green by Gordon Lightfoot. And I like to record and sing songs by well-known songwriters, but they're often the lesser-known songs. So if I were here with you, I would ask you to raise your hands and tell me how many of you know Bitter Green, and probably 2 or 3 would raise their hands.
I'm a big Gordon Lightfoot
Me
fan.
too.
So.
Well, of course, you know all the stuff.
Yes.
So this is a tragic love story. Tragic. Upon the bitter green she walked, the hills above the town echo to her footsteps as soft as eider down, waiting for her master to kiss away her tears, waiting through the years. Bitter green they called her, walking in the sun, loving everyone that she met. Bitter green they called her, waiting in the sun, waiting for someone to take her home. Some say he was a sailor who died away at sea. Some say he was a prisoner who never was set free. Lost upon the ocean, he died there in the mist, dreaming of her kiss. Bitter green they call her, walking in the sun, loving everyone that she met. Bitter green they call her, waiting in the sun, waiting for someone to take her home. Is gone, the hills have turned to rust. There comes a weary stranger, his tears fall in the dust, kneeling by the churchyard in the autumn mist, dreaming of her kiss. Bitter green they call her, walking in the sun, loving everyone that she met. Bitter green, they called her, waiting in the sun, waiting for someone to take her home. Bitter green, bitter green. Well, thank you. I hope you guys are really enjoying yourselves, and it's a beautiful day for you today. We're going to do another song that is on my latest CD, Facets of Folk. It's written by my friend Susan Shan, and I think it has a fabulous message. It's called You Reap What You Sow. And what do you say? It's a good message, isn't it?
I say it's either a hopeful message or a warning, depending on who you're singing it to.
And
it's karma in a bluegrassy package.
It is. I recorded it as a bluegrass track. We sort of folk it up, although I have to say Jerry is incredibly proficient at the bluegrass guitar.
Yes, but we folk this one up because folking things up comes much more naturally
It sure
to us.
does. There we go.
What we do.
But I have made inroads into the scary world of bluegrass. This song, it actually was 22 weeks on the Bluegrass Today Americana chart. There you have it. There you go.
In fact, it's getting airplay on the bluegrass gospel stations, isn't it?
It is being played right now on bluegrass gospel and southern gospel stations. How crazy is that? I know. And it was written up in Southern Gospel News Scoops magazine recently.
Not bad for a Jewish girl from the Northeast.
There you go. Everything is possible. I once asked the farmer as he toiled in the row to tell me his secret for making things grow. I'll always remember that look in his eye as he studied God's acre and gave his reply. You reap what you sow, so you'd better plan wisely that the harvest may yield you a bounty of good. You get what you give, so give completely, and all your deeds will return as they should. I once asked the baker as he leavened his bread why he went to such measure to make it the best, without hesitation, without missing a beat. He put that bread in the oven and said these words to me. You reap what you sow, so you'd better plan wisely that the harvest may yield you a bounty of good. You get what you give, so give completely, and all your deeds will return as they should. Saw it so clear, the truth of those words that still ring in my ear. You reap what you sow, so you better plan wisely that the harvest may yield you a bounty of good. You get what you give, so give completely, and all your deeds will return as they should. You reap what you so you'd better plan wisely, that the harvest may yield you a bounty of good. You get what you give, so give completely, and all your deeds will return as they should. All your deeds will return as they should. You reap what you sow, so you'd better plan wisely. Yeehaw. Wow, thank you guys.
You
How
have your
much fun.
cowboy boots on?
I do have my, wait,
Oh, good for
I don't
you.
know if you guys can see, there's my cowboy boots. These cowboy boots get a lot of attention every
When
time
she
I wear them.
Digs
People ask
into a
them for them.
song, she really just makes it her own. She gets into character for it.
Just to wear the
I have to do
costume
that.
for the
Yes.
song.
That's right. Absolutely. So we have one more song left in my set, and then after the break, as it were, Gathering Time will be doing their own set, and you're going to hear some more phenomenal harmonies from them. And their latest album, I have to mention, their latest album
Which is called Old Friends.
was #1 on the Folk DJ Chart as well, recently.
That's
When was
true.
that?
That was September of 2020.
That's right.
Last year,
Yeah.
yes.
Yep.
In fact, one of the songs on it was also #1, not that month, but we released it as a pre-release single. I think July it was, and that
I
was,
think it was.
#1 also. So
We-
you'll be hearing a few of those songs.
Yeah, we have a habit of like recording songs together that go to #1 on my albums as well.
This is true.
Leaves That Are Green went to
Leaves That Are
#1.
Green,
By
yes.
My Silence went to #1.
It's a good habit.
It's a good habit to have.
Good problem
It
to
is.
have, yes.
And I think that When I Sing With You, when it was released, was #2 on the folk chart. This next song we're going to do,
This was written by,
Si Kahn,
that's right.
and actually written for my album. And just really quickly on that, he asked me, like many do, why don't you write songs, Mara? And I said, it's just not in me. I don't feel
Yet.
it. They always say that. It's been 12 years. I don't know. Anyway, so he said, well, you should be maybe asking songwriters to let you see their unrecorded material or write something for you. And I just like turned to him. I barely knew him. And I said, well, why don't you write a song for my album?
Humana.
And he was taken aback. But we did some work together. He got to see me perform with a lot of different people, how much I love it and how much it really means to all of us, the community of music making. And he wrote a gorgeous song called When I Sing With You. It's a sing-along. I'm not going to teach you the chorus because you're not there to call and respond, but you'll pick it up easily. There's 5 chances to do it.
And
When I Sing With You. And Gathering Time recorded it with me.
And if you find yourself singing it at home, that's fine too. That's what it's
That's what it's there for. That's right. When I Sing With You. When I sing with you, my heart skips a beat. That's what you never do. Your rhythm strong and sweet, each note precisely placed, no matter what the key. I begin to trust when you sing with me. When we sing together, I hear the world anew. When you sing with me, when I sing with you. When you sing with me, each note is fine and round. I lose all sense of time, lost within the sound. Our rhythms circle close, our harmony is true. I am most alive when I sing with you. When we sing together, I hear the world anew. When you sing with me, when I sing with you. When I sing with you. When we harmonize, disappointment disappears. The half-truths and the lies, the hard times fall away. My deepest heart goes free. I am most myself myself when you sing with me. When we sing together, I hear the world anew. When you sing with me, when I sing with you. When you sing with me, sun and moon align. Each star is a note, and I keep perfect time. My rhythm never breaks, my harmony rings true. I am most at peace when I sing with you. When we sing together, I hear the world anew. When you sing with me, when I sing with you. One more time. And when we sing together, I hear the world anew. When you sing with me, when I sing with you. And that was by Si Kahn. Thank you, everyone. Thank you, Madhumita, for having us here at WorldWind House Concerts. And I know you guys are probably going to take a little chat break, and then you'll come back and enjoy gathering time.
Thank you, Mara. See you all soon.
So be the change you want to see around you. Be the right in a world of wrong. Be the one to make a difference. Be the change, be the change.